Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and welcome to another episode of Thursday Night Gold Panning Fever. I don't even remember what episode this is. Episode 56. Had to look it up. Let me catch up on my chat. Gunner, how's it going? Rooted Rockhound, Ronnie Davis, Jennifer Wallace. Well, thank you for joining me for your first show. Hopefully you enjoy yourself. Hit that like up button. Hit the like up little thumb thing if you do. If not, just don't hit the thumbs down. Ryan C. Sorry to hear about that. Watch from the basement. Well, hopefully it just doesn't do too bad. Joey Brown, how's it going? B. Isaacs. Aiden Ruiz. Donna, how you doing? Brian Stevens. CJ Hayes, how's it going? Jessica, how's it going? Dizzy's Prospecting. Craig Violette. Gunner L, AZ Digger, KC Sring, Amethyst, how's it going? Torchy 2010, Terry Curry from Nova Scotia. Well, welcome aboard. Michael Henderson, Shane, B Greeny, Bob C, how's it going? TM, Ken Carbon, Larry Chauncey, William Poley, Brian Pullman. Doing good. Thank you for asking. All right. Got everyone out the way. Let me get link all situated. And pop out the chat so I can keep up with y'all. All right. Give some chat box and let's put up the link. Gene Plummer. All right, let me add the link. Hey, Carl Ordway, how's it going? All right, there you go. So go to the top of chat, and you will see a link. And click on that, it'll take you to a hidden video. Go leave a comment there. What are we doing? Let me pull a random bag out. So at the end of the show tonight, I'll be giving away one bag of Miller Prospecting Paydirt. There's guaranteed 1/4 gram of gold in it. And one of the 12 bags I made also has a 1/4 gram picker in it. So, hey, Aaron, well, thank you very much. I enjoyed that one. I think I was a little bit slow. I definitely could have cut down the time by not switching pans and all. But today I was actually thinking about doing another one. But this time with either a ton of material or like doing a 5-pound bag and speed panning it or doing an impossible bag. I was really thinking about doing an impossible bag with only one pan, not switching pans or anything like that, and see how fast I can go through it. But it'll have to be a custom bag I get made up for me so I can know exactly how much gold is in it, speed pan it out, and then see how close I can get. So, but I was thinking about that today. So I might do that, not this month or next month, but I might work on that soon. But thank you for watching it. So hopefully everyone's doing good tonight. Tonight we're going to be panning out. Put this aside. Some Paystreak Prospecting. We have a 5-pound bag of their Paydirt. I don't remember which one this is. It says NE on here. So let me see if I can read it. And it's their Nugget Elite bag. This is their 2.5-pound Nugget Elite. Buy one, get one free. So we'll have to see how that one does. I don't remember what I paid for it. $72. Paid $72 for it. So. Yeah, I was actually, I was thinking about it. I was trying to think about how I could either do it just using my SE pan, which I'm not a fan of going through a lot of material with the SE pan. It's pretty much just a finishing pan. Or using my Martin pan and modifying it a little bit so I could use it. I haven't decided yet, but I'm going to have to do that. I might do one of Klesh's Impossible bags. See if he'll make me up one. Jason G. Thank you very much, Chris W. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Hey, Andrew O'Neill. Yeah, Jason G. I'm the same way. I mean, luckily when I'm panning, a lot of times I can put videos up on my phone and just watch them while I'm panning. Like, for example, yesterday and today, I've been shooting a video. I had to go through 25 pounds of Paydirt, a massive amount of Paydirt. So my shoulder is killing me. And there goes my feed. Ah, Ryan, sorry to hear that. Hey, Mark Miller, I guess you must live by Ryan C. He's got weather too. Hey, Gibby's Treasure, how's it going? But yeah, I have so many channels I watch. I was looking at it the other day and I was like, oh, I might have to cut down some channels or something. This is getting ridiculous. Especially non-Paydirt ones. I got a lot of ones that, car building stuff and things like that. Hey, HD Shovelette, thank you for joining the live show and being a moderator. Appreciate it. Thank you very much, Ronnie Davis. I don't know about all that, but... Well, I'm glad you're here, Jennifer. So, make sure you go above. Most of these people have been here long enough, they know to go to the top of chat and you'll see a little pinned comment. It says, to win tonight's GOG, go here and leave one comment. And there'll be a link. Follow that link, and you can win some Paydirt. It was a lot. It was actually 2 bags. I was shooting a battle. So I was shooting a battle between 2 companies that will be up Monday. And needless to say, they both sent me giant bags of Paydirt. Not that I ordered it. My secret shopper ordered it. But it was a lot of material to go through. Ugh. So it's gonna be a long video too. That'll be up Monday. And it's probably going to be a 30, 40-minute video with just the amount of panning that's in there. I can only speed it up so much. And I don't want to cut any of this panning out. Hey, Charles. A lot of people getting rain tonight. But thank you for joining the show. All right. Well, good luck. Jennifer and Carl, both of you, good luck. Can't say good luck without saying it to Carl as well. Easy digger. Hopefully, it's 5 pounds of material. I might have to speed pan it a little bit because I still have to get out of here at like 8:30. So, hey, Adventurous Dan, how's it going? Justin Framstead, how's it going? Well, thank you for listening. It's always better to listen than to have to watch my ugly mug, I guess. Hey, Carl, I saw him panning out that Clash. He just gave up at the end with all the What tungsten? What's in the bag? Yeah, tungsten. He gave up on that. That stuff's a pain. Package total. Usually I do for my panning. The most I'll speed it up is to 16 times. I can actually speed it up 32 and 64, but it tends to get really glitchy. Where at 16 you can still see all the motion, and anything faster than it just looks chopped up. So we'll have to see. It's a lot. I mean, I think it's like 3 hours of panning I have to condense down. Buckets of rain. Thank you very much, Donna. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. It's not 20. One is a 15-pound bag and one is a 10-pound bag. So, and it's 2 different companies. Yeah, well, you've seen my last couple of videos, Carl. My luck's not that good either right now. I think Monday's video is going to change that. So that'll be pretty good. Thank you very much, Guido. Really appreciate that. Thank you both very much. You, Donna, everybody. Thank you very much. Chris W., I appreciate that very much. Hey, Mo Coop, how's it going? So, but yeah, Monday I've got a big battle going on. One is both are unguaranteed bags. So I got an unguaranteed 15-pound and unguaranteed 10-pound, and they both cost a lot of money. I'm not going to tell you how much, but they were a pretty penny each. So I'll be curious to see who comes out. So far, they're pretty equal. I have to say they're both pretty equal. I don't know it's going to be close to see who wins this battle. Hey, Martin, how's it going? But it was definitely a workout. I got to say, because I still haven't finished. I did the 15-pound totally and went back through it. The 10-pound I went through today. And I've got to go back and repan it all out 2 more times. So I don't like doing 2-episode videos. Because it'll still be the same. I'd still want them both out the same day. So it'd just be I'd drop one an hour later. I'd just rather make it a long video. And people who don't like the panning can just skip forward through the panning. You know. I hope so. I hope so. I need some gold. You know, it was kind of funny. I had planned my September out since it's my birthday month. I was like, okay, I want to do Paydirts that I really enjoy, ones I've wanted to pan out, and then I've got one that is very dear to my heart just because it was one of the first, it actually was the first online seller I ever purchased from that wasn't eBay. And it's the one that really got me hooked on Paydirt. And, you know, I was also thinking, well, you know, all these bags will give me a lot of gold to put towards my goal for my Christmas giveaway. And it's just been dismal. I've been like, oh my gosh, I got to buy gold. So these two, I think Monday will really help out. So that'll really get me towards the goal I have. Because I have to be done with everything sometime in November so I can package everything up, make everything nice and neat. I can't wait till December to do it all. Did I miss any the first time around? I will say the first bag, I was the 15-pounder. I did not miss a single piece. Not a single piece. I was so proud of myself, especially since there was a lot of plus 10 material. And that's something that I tend to miss gold on. I get a little bit overexcited. Usually most bags don't have a lot of plus 10 gold, so I tend to push the material out of the pan a little bit too quickly. So I tend to, if I ever miss anything, it's usually in the plus 10 or the minus 40. And minus 40 just because, you know, it's minus 40. But I didn't miss a single piece. I was so happy. But then afterwards, I was kind of, you know, sad that I repanned 15 pounds of material 3 times. Twice unnecessarily. So. Well, that's awesome, package total. September's best time to have a birthday. But congratulations. Hopefully you're not as old as me. Hey, Mad Hatter Prospecting, how's it going? On the 30th? Well, mine's on the 20th, which is next Monday, which is why I'm doing this big battle. I was considering doing it a premiere video, but I don't know if I'm going to or not. Because if I did that, I'd have to change the time till 8 o'clock so I don't take any viewers away from Dig Daddy's live show. So, but I don't know. Going to Thermal City. Awesome. Good luck there. Hey, LXR, how's it going? A lot of people having a birthday in September. Best month. Hey, Rocky Mountain. Doing good, doing good. Trying to keep up with chat. It's going a little too fast for me. Buying yourself some Paydirt? Yeah, I bought myself some Paydirt for my birthday month, and so far it hasn't been treating me well. I should have bought better. I will say Monday's video is looking really good, so I'm happy with that. It makes up for the other disasters because it's a lot of money. So, all right, we got about 2 more minutes, and we're going to go start panning because I got to make sure, in case anyone joined in late. Got 5 pounds of Nugget Elite from Paystreak Prospecting. And this is not to be confused with, what's the other company? Paystreak Gold or something like that. There's a fake company that named themselves really similar to them. But maybe it's Paystreak Paydirt or something like that. But this is a good company. I enjoyed, you know, even though I only got, what was it, a 67% ROI on the other one, I did enjoy it. There weren't any nuggets, but there were definitely some pickers in there. And comparable to most sellers, they would definitely be more nuggety than any of those eBay nugget bags. But, you know, I have gotten 100% ROIs from this company. But, you know, I know a lot of people who pan them out who enjoy this company. And they typically have anywhere from 50 all the way to 100% ROIs. 34? That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Ah, sounds like fun, Joey. I know I need to fix my spokes on my kids' bikes. Make sure their wheels are just, it's not fun. It's very tedious. Yeah, Paystreak, Paydirt. Yeah, that's a bad company. I really dislike that company. I thought I saw they added one more site to their list. I think probably next year, early next year, I'm going to pan out every single bag he sells so I can do an individual video for every one of his Paydirts just to make sure people don't buy from him. You know, so at least as a reference, if you go to Google and you see him, maybe my, review will pop up there as well. So, New Year's celebration. Yeah, maybe. Well, see, we have different opinions of what's fun. I'm not a big fan of messing around with bikes. I do like BMX bikes. I enjoyed them when I was a kid. Too old now, but I do love watching BMX racing and like the X Games BMX things. So. Hey, Chris V. No, this is Paystreak Prospecting, and they have one, another company. He's got about 13 or 14 websites, and he's got one Paystreak Paydirt. He's got Yukon Paydirt, Gold Rush Paydirt. He's got about 14 different domains. You can tell they all look the exact same. It's just a bag with a photoshopped label on top of it. They all look the same, and they're all horrible bags of Paydirt. But I haven't reviewed them all. I've reviewed a couple. I think I might have actually even done Paystreak Paydirt. But I need to do individual reviews of all of them, all with matching thumbnails telling you warning, stay away, and just do them all in one day. So, second half of the month. Yeah, I'm hoping, hopefully it all gets better. But it's good. I don't mind. Even though the Randall Glen was a bust, it's good to know because the video's out there and it'll keep people from buying us. So, Toys R Us kid. I miss Toys R Us. I used to love going in even there, even as an adult buying for my kids. Man, I'd much rather go shopping at a Toys R Us than the mall or somewhere like that. I miss Toys R Us. Terry Curry. Car issues are horrible. Otter Grotto has it going. You hate that because generally, if you've got to bring your car into a shop, it's pretty penny. Oh, that's awesome, Charles Socks. I need to take my kids out fishing before it gets too cold. So, all right, let's go. Let me switch the cameras around. Make sure everything's set up, and we're going to go do some panning. So there we go. Shrink down the ugly mug. Got my pan, my water all set up. I went through so much water today. So much. I could have filled up a couple of bathtubs. So all right. There we go. Let's get rid of my ugly mug. Let's go do some panning. So as always, because I can't see my computer while I'm panning, if I miss any chat, I apologize. But because I am watching on my phone. All right. Hey, Yada 99. Not yet. We're just getting ready to pan. We're going to be panning out a 5-pound bag of Paystreak Prospecting. This is their 2.5-pound Nugget Elite bag. Buy one, get one free. I never understood why companies do that. Just put a 5-pound bag or a 2.5-pound bag. Especially since they both come in the same bag. If they were separate bags, I'd say, yeah, it's a good deal because then, you could pan one out and give the other one away or something. But, oh, why is my phone popping up ads? Hey, Benzo Goal. It was funny. I turned on my computer today and to watch some videos while I was panning, and I saw your live show, and I was like, oh, awesome, I can watch Benzo live. And for whatever reason, it was showing you as live, even though it was last night. Because I thought it was weird that it said, like, nighttime panning or nighttime show or something like that. I was like, oh, it's middle of the day. Where did he go? Yeah, I know it's a sales gimmick. You know, I don't know if they came out with it first or Golden Paydirt, but their description is exact same as Golden. Except at least they come out with their promises, you know. The gold I got out of that bag was far superior to anything you'd get out of Golden Paydirt. Trying not to make a mess here. Alright. Debagged my Paydirt. And here we go. I did weigh it up and it weighed 5 pounds, 2 ounces. It's a lot of material. I'm not going to classify it down. We're just going to pan it out and do the best we can. So, let's get started. Yeah, they're just adding extra dirt. No one's going to double the amount of gold. I mean, you could just make a listing where you say, you know, you got the 2.5 Elite for whatever this one was, $72.95, or you have the 5 pound Elite for $72.95. You know, and just charge different shipping, you know, because you can fit 2.5 pounds in a small priority mailbox. But for 5 pounds, it takes a medium-sized priority mailbox. So if somebody wants an extra 2.5 pounds of material to pan out, they're going to have to pay an extra $6. Hey, how's it going, Josh? Welcome to the show, and thank you for being a moderator tonight. I appreciate it. Hopefully you're doing well. Do I dare ask if your wife's feeling any better? Benzo. All right, first pan. Let's see if there's any gold. A little bit, not much. There are a couple little flakes in there. So we'll dump these to the side. Do some more. Oh, that's not enough, but I will. Well, that's awesome. Better that she's having a better day today. That's good to hear. Now, I forgot about the organics. I was just trying to remember, even though it's only been a couple of days since my review, panning out that 25 pounds, I kind of forgot with the Paystreak, it does have a little bit of organics. Oh, I love jambalaya, but my kids don't. It drives me crazy. They say it's too spicy. And it drives me crazy because I love it. Because I can't make it for them or they won't really eat it. This one, a couple of little pieces. I don't know if I'd call that one a picker or not. We'll just call it a big flake. Oh yeah, Benzo, I forgot to tell you about your hot sauce. I enjoyed this hot sauce a lot better than the last one. This one, I really like this one. This one was good. But I will warn you, don't stick your finger in your eye after tasting it like I did. Because my kids made fun of me for about an hour as I mercilessly cried for an hour with one eye closed because, like a dummy, right after I tasted it, I rubbed my eye. Yeah. But it was really good. It was really flavorful, which is hard to get with hot sauce. A lot of hot sauces just burn. Yes, big flakes are better than no flakes. And in some bags like that Randall Glen, I'd have taken any flakes, big or small. Yeah, I mean, and I even knew, I even told myself, right after I tasted, I said, I better wash my hands so I don't stick my finger in my eye. And then my kids called me. I went in the living room, and stuck my finger right in my eye. I was like, ah! They just started laughing. Yeah, I really like this one. This one is some good hot sauce. Like I said, a lot of times you get hot sauce like, my son got the, he got in the other day. He likes to buy weird food. He got the one chip challenge, like Dorito or whatever, the newest one, the hottest one. And he got that one and had me take a big bite of it. And it was just burn. There was no real flavor to it at all, which sucks. Hey, Dave, how's it going? I know I forgot to reply to your email. I was kind of being lazy today. But I did see it. I had my computer down here, and even when I was taking my breaks from panning, I didn't feel like doing anything else. But thank you, I saw that. And you have a package on the way as well. Another couple of little flakes and one bigger flake. Not sure. Yeah, not really pickery. I mean, you can get it, but the bigger flake, I'll take it. A zero. I know, Terry. But we did have to drive somewhere. I had to bring my daughter to school. So I was driving with one eye, crying, all the way till I dropped her off, drove home. It was... Yes, I did see it. And thank you very much, Dave. Thank you very much. I saw a nice piece of gold in this pile when I was dumping it in. Yeah, that hot sauce definitely burned twice. It wasn't like a burn hot sauce, which is good. Unless you put it in your eye like I did, then it burns really bad. It's actually not too bad. The way I judge dirty water for me is how far my pan can go in. Because usually when I pan, I only put my pan in about 1/4 inch. And as long as I can still see, like, that's probably 1 inch down, and I can still see, and if I had my pan that deep, I could still see the dirt. I will say one of the bags I did for Monday's review, I couldn't even see the dirt. Like, even as little water as this is. Because usually most material will sink down just enough, so, you know, as you can see, it's not keeping me from panning any, which is always good. But Monday's battle, one of the dirts was, ugh. I couldn't even see. I was just going by pure oomph on whether or not I was missing any gold. And I didn't miss any, which was what I was really surprised, because it was super cloudy. I haven't really gotten too much organics in this one. I mean, there's some, but they're going to the side of the pan, which is always good. Hey, Ryan Nelson. There you go. Couple another little pieces and a nice little picker. This one's a little thin, but it's got some nice weight to it. I'm guessing 0.2, something like that. But that's nice. When you buy a bag that says nugget, you want some nice pieces like that. Even if that wasn't a nugget, it's still a big chunky piece of gold, which is nice. You know, and that's just because I don't consider it a nugget doesn't mean it's... Some people wouldn't. I generally think if it's not a half a gram, then it's not a nugget. It's definitely not an eBay nugget. That first pan with those little bitty flakes are eBay nuggets. Hey, Bob's Pistols and Paydirt. How's it going? Headaches are the worst. Yeah, that's what. This isn't too bad. The only thing that makes this Paydirt that I don't like is all the organics. I mean, you can't really see them because they're staying to the side of the pan, the bucket. But organics just tend to bug me the most. They get in your way when you're trying to pan and move material around in certain spots, especially when you get down to the last bits. And you can't reuse the water. Like if there was no organics in this, I could leave it overnight and tomorrow repan and have no problems with it. But I definitely need to figure out a way to start saving my water and recirculating it. Cut down my water bill. Are you getting a new sluice? I got a whole bunch of sluices the other day. But they're for a guy. Some more nice little flakes, big flakes. A lot of other little flakes. Add this to the other pan. No, it wasn't red mud. No. Ugh. There's some Paydyrts I just don't like reviewing that even if I like the seller, I try to stay away from. You know, like I will never go revisit Gold Bay's Red River Paydirt. You know, as much as Gold Bay is one of my favorite companies, if not my favorite company, Red Mud is just not my favorite. And tonight we're doing Paystreak prospecting. This is, and it's paystreakprospecting.com. They have a fake company called Paystreak Paydirt. So this is Paystreak prospecting. It's their 2.5 pound nugget elite bag. Buy one, get one free. So it's 5 pounds of material. And it's supposed to be your best chance at finding pickers and nuggets. So, and I've found a couple little pickers already. So. And I'll be interested to find out what the ROI is on this one. Because I got from their, what was it, their, I don't remember what the other one was. I have the sheet here somewhere. Where is it? The other one was their 4 pound, so total 8 pounds. 8 pounds, I got a 64% ROI. So hopefully this one gets to 70. I need this one to be like 75% because then it makes both bags average 70%. Oh, that's awesome, Josh. What kind of river sluice you looking to get? This one over moved everything. There's little pieces of gold everywhere. Not too much in that pan, but there's a couple pieces of gold, and that's always good. Hey, Jonathan, friend, how's it going? And Ricky Price. No, I missed something. Hold on. It's a 10 by 36. Some Dream Mat. Yeah, Dream Mat is so expensive. Oh my gosh. You really need to be catching some gold to pay for a Dream Mat. Especially a 10 by 36. Where do I keep finding this cat litter dirt? I don't know. I just buy everything I can. I was hunting today on my breaks for some new Paydirt sellers. Need some more sellers to come out. And good sellers. Because I have a lot of sellers that have been backlogged that I'm just not excited about reviewing. So I need some new exciting sellers. You know, last year was a bumper year. You know, 3 Nuggeteers who have since stopped selling, unfortunately. You know, Vendetta, Black Mass. You know, there were some good sellers that were added in last year. Big Greenie and all the other ones that were on Across the Pond. Hey Juan, how's it going? Thank you for joining the show. It's not too dirty. This water isn't too dirty. I mean, it's getting there. Probably just because I'm not giving it a chance to settle. Look, it's not too bad. Small little flakes. I mean, it's got a lot of fine gold in it all. And then every pan, or every other pan's got a nice little piece in there, a chunky piece. You know. Pretty happy with this so far. Don't know what it's going to weigh up, but it's looking pretty good. This might be... I'm not going to say how high the ROI could be on this one. I might jinx myself. Even though there's some wood here. Here. Might be a 100% ROI bag. Only need to come out with a little bit more than a gram. No, a little bit. A gram and a half. Gram and a quarter. Hey, Vendetta Prospect, you must have heard me say your name. Hey, Ted Sharp, how's it going? It's a makeup bag. Yeah, like I said, this is one of my favorite no guarantee companies. You know, I've gotten some 100% ROIs from them. I think the lowest I ever got from them was like in the 70s. So the 64% was my lowest I'd ever gotten from them, which was Monday. So hopefully this will be a really good one. Let me get these bigger rocks out. What's in this one? What? This one's got very little gold in this pan. Just a couple little pieces. I don't even know if you could see them. They're just, it's off minus 40 here. You know you're not allowed to say that, Carl. Hey, Jennifer. Yeah, Golden's probably the worst company to buy from. Your best companies to buy from are Gold Bay, Vendetta, Black Mass, Paydirt, GoldNuggetSales.com. Personally, Gold Bay is my favorite company, but they have some dirty material, so you'll be going through some really dirty material. If you don't want it as dirty, Gold Nugget Sales probably has the same ROIs as Gold Bay, but their dirt's a little bit boring, which is a little bit easier to pan. That's awesome, Joey. That's really awesome. Jason, 35%? Oh my. That's horrible. I know, I actually even had to think. I was like, because sometimes for the live shows, I would order the Paydirt myself and not have to, just since I was giving away the gold, it didn't matter if they overseeded the Paydirt or something like that. I mean, I would still use a fake name. I have a card and a fake name. I have a PayPal account that has a business name on it. That's not this one, so I can order Paydirt. So I even had to think if I had ordered this one separate, and they might have figured out it was me just because of the state or something. But no, I got this one from my secret shopper. Well, most of the really big companies tend to be, Gold Bay, Gold Nugget Sales. Once you get really big and busy, it's harder to spend a lot of time innovating and coming out with different things. Because then if they don't do well, like when he came out with his brick, that was really interesting and cool. But I don't think people liked it as much as he was hoping because he didn't keep it up for long. And he hasn't redone it again. So, you just tend to stick with what you have. And after you've done it 2 or 3 times, you're like, okay, this is same old, same old. But I will say Gold Nugget Sales seems to be, always trying new things. I don't know how successful those are, but, Waiting for 2 grams of gold from Lynch Mining. Just the gold or Paydirt with it? I've never looked at their gold. I've gotten the emails before where they say they have gold back in stock and stuff, but I've never looked to see what their prices are. To see how comparable they are to was it Nuggets by Grant, who also sells loose gold. That's right, TM. But like I said, if you're a seller and you're busy, it's hard to keep coming out with new products, new stuff. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible because, every single month I make up new Paydirt for my Patreon members, but then I only have to make, 12 bags or 15 bags, whatever it is. And I'm sure eventually I'll redo some of the same bags over. I haven't even looked at your mystery bags, Vendetta. I'm going to have to go after the show and look at it. If it hasn't sold. Yeah, Brian Stevens, shipping overseas is horrible. I mean, even like for me buying it from the UK, I was actually looking at some foreign sellers today because I found 2 new ones, and one wouldn't ship here, but the other one was like double the price. If I paid $50 for the Paydirt, I was paying $50 to ship it to me, and it's just like, you know, it would kill any ROI. Couple little bitty flakes. Yeah. Ugh, missed some chat. Hold on a second. I want to see what it said. Well, that's awesome, Jonathan Friend. I've never gotten glass, but I wonder which bags I was wearing. I haven't tried any of Across the Pond's Paydirts. I've tried the other people who sold on them, but I did like what they did, though. They were pretty smart, you know. They opened up a site selling a whole bunch of other people's Paydirt. They got in the traffic. Now they sell their Paydirt on there. And I think Be Greeny, that's the only 2 Paydirts on there now, I think. You know, get all the traffic in, then start selling your own Paydirt. I haven't tried any of their own Paydirt yet. Just everyone else's is sold on there. Lynch is never going to update their website. They're never going to. It's a lost cause for them. I know for a fact, he's told me, Rhett has told me, I mean, I haven't talked to him probably 2 years, but I know when he was doing his sales, it almost, I think he was saying it was, I mean, I'd have to go back to my email, so I might be wrong here, but he usually does more during his Black Friday sales than he does like the rest of the year. So he does massive amounts of sales when he does like the big ones, like the Black Friday ones and some of the other ones he does. So maybe the New Year's one. I don't know if they're good deals or not, but I didn't see your question if you asked one, Chris V. Hey, Richard Zitch, thank you for joining the show. And if you can hear my cat in the background, he's thanking you as well. Hey, Reg Lab. Yeah, if it's a gypsum mine, it's probably just something else, or they would have switched over. Just fine gold in that one. They do. They have like, Lynch has like 6 or 7, I don't know, probably a dozen different sales. You know, July 4th, Black Friday, Christmas, New Year's Eve, who knows, Halloween maybe. I mean, they have a ton of different sales, but you can never tell if it's actually a lower price. I know I said it once before, I wanted to keep track of it for a good month or 2, but then I forgot. Here, I'm actually going to write a note so I don't forget. Here's a pen. Piece of paper. Hey, AU guys, how's it going? There we go. Wrote myself a note. Hey, Curtis Clancy, in case I didn't say hi to you earlier. Water's getting a little bit dirty now. Now the water's getting pretty dirty. But this is 5 pounds of material going through, so. And I'm not giving it any breaks. Winch is kind of like hit or miss. I think it really depends on when you buy it. You know, because I have looked before, and sometimes, what was it? When I was getting ready to do a battle with them, I think they had like an 82% or 84% ROI. But then when I got around to actually having some funds to buy it, it dropped to like 74. So I was like, well, I'm not buying it now. I mean, they might have put more gold in it, who knows, to make it back in 84, but you know, I've said this before, you know, they used to be probably one of the best companies to buy from when they first opened. But, you know, it's one of those things when you're just you and your wife making a Paydirt, you can do 90, you know, and there's a lot of current sellers out there now that are doing, you know, 85% ROIs on every bag, but it's just them making up the Paydirt, you know. But once you start selling a ton of it and you have to hire somebody, well, that's got to come out of something, and it comes out of the ROI. When you have to hire 2 people in a warehouse and other things, the ROI just starts dropping more and more. I mean, even Gold Bay. I mean, Gold Bay's set ROI, you know, when I first started doing this was like 94, 95, 96%, just what you were guaranteed. And since then, it's dropped some. I mean, not as drastically as I think Lynch has, but hey, Richard B., thank you for joining the show. Can't go wrong with Vendetta. I like him. I have a bag of his on the way, I think. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I don't know. I don't remember. I know I have a battle with Vendetta. Or I think I do. I don't know. So that's the problem. I have 4 months worth of notes written up. But I do know Vendetta's somewhere in there. Yeah, they definitely, you know, aren't as good as they used to be. I do have one of their bags coming in, though. One of these days, I still want to get to one of their ones I've never reviewed. Their, what is it? The Alpha I've never reviewed. And then what is it? The Benson. I tried to do, I was originally going to do, I think their Benson against iPans. But then iPans went down. Then when he came back, he kind of raised his prices. So I guess he figured if he's going to come back, he's going to make more money too. So yeah, there's a lot of good sellers in this community, definitely. Always buy local. That's good. I don't like buying local. That's what drives me crazy on across the pond. If I was to buy from across the pond, I have to pay state tax, which sucks. I don't want to pay tax on Paydirt. This is the last pan. A little bit more in there. I'm going to dump it all in here, clean it down a little bit more because there's some big rocks. And then we'll put it in the finishing pan. I don't say to always. I'm not the one. I know a lot of, like, I know Clash always says, and I'm in almost every video, to buy guaranteed Paydirt. I don't, if you're new and you don't want to take a chance losing money, definitely only buy guaranteed Paydirt. I mean, I wouldn't do like I do and just randomly buy from Randall Glenn when there's no reviews of it or anything, or no trusted reviews. But there's some good, like I said, I like Paystreak Prospecting, Miners Depot. There's a lot of good companies out there that have no guarantee. I mean, I did the review with Gold Bays, what was it, their $250 subscription that had no guarantee. I mean, you're better off getting guaranteed, especially like eBay. I would never buy really anything, well, except for a review for me. But if I wasn't reviewing, I wouldn't buy off of eBay unless there was a guarantee. Yeah, I'm in Indiana. But not in the good part of Indiana that has any gold, though. I'm trying to get rid of these. Oh, this big stuff. Well, that's awesome, Anthony. I don't think Clash has the best ROIs, but it is much better. When Clash first started selling, his ROIs were like 50%, and I think they're now like closer to 70%. But that's just because he started buying gold and only paying 80%. So that extra 20% is, he's still making the exact same amount of profit, which is smart of him. But at 50%, it wasn't a great deal. Hey, AC Snyder, how's it going? No gemstones. There was no gemstones. And as somebody asked me that I need to start talking about it in the reviews when they say there might be. And generally, if I find something, I'll tell you. But if I don't, then I just usually forget about it. But I need to start making notes that if I don't find gemstones, to say it. But I know, I think in this description they do say you could find gemstones, but I didn't. Oh, it's bigger material. As long as it doesn't wash down any gold, I'm okay. Yeah, I like Clash's Paydirt now. When he first started selling, I wasn't a huge fan of it, but I really like his Paydirt now. I mean, especially if you get some of the nicer pickers and stuff he adds to them. You can get some really good bags from him. But I like the fact that, he didn't just, like when he first started selling, he was just using his tailings from other reviewers, from Paydirts he'd reviewed. And then in my review of him, I told him he should start using material from his area, and I think that's what he does now, which is awesome. If you're buying from somebody, you want to get Paydirt from their area. So he definitely stepped up and made his Paydirt a lot better. I mean, I've reviewed him a couple times since then, and that's because of it. Yeah, this one's a little pain in the butt just because of I didn't classify it down. It's not being horrible yet, though. Luckily, this material's... Well, I went and said that, and a whole pile of gold came down. Getting a little bit too aggressive there. Here, we're going to pull this one off to the side, because otherwise he's going to come down and try and ruin the party. Oh, I agree. Gold Bay definitely mines his own stuff. But I would rather take a 90% ROI than a 70. Like I said, there's only a few sellers I would not buy from again. Randall Glenn got added to my list. But typically if I buy from somebody that's got a 50% ROI and it's consistent, like Dan Hurd, I probably would never buy from again. Just because I know it's not going to be a good enough ROI to make it worth buying, regardless of how much fun it is. But then there's sellers who improve. Like Klesh got a lot better with his Paydirt. So, as long as he still keeps selling good Paydirt, I'll keep buying it. Like I said in the beginning, when I'm thinking about doing a speed painting, and I'll do his Impossible Paydirt, but I'd have him put X amount of gold into it. So it'd be a custom bag from him. Hey, Jennifer, this was Paystreak Prospecting, and this was their 2.5 pound nugget elite bag. Buy one, get one free, so you get 5 pounds of material. And it was $72.95 with free shipping. So they shipped it in a medium priority mailbox. That means they only had about $60 to put left over to put gold in it. Let me get... I missed a post about a claim, but I'm sure someone will answer it. Saw something. I'm pretty sure you can put a claim down on anything as long as it's got value. But I don't know what the rules are for what's of value and what's not. Hey, Jeff Jones. I like gold nugget sales. I know a lot of people don't just because they think their Paydirt is extra boring. But I know they added in some newer ones. But yeah, they definitely have high ROIs, I still want to try out their, the 11 for 10 bag. Just whenever I think about it I'll think about it right after I ordered a ton of stuff from, Secret Shopper. And I'm like, oh yeah, I wanted to try that bag, and I just blew all my money. Oh, just get down here. I need more water. Get back down here. It's not too bad. It's just because I didn't classify it. So the bigger rocks are just trying to get them out of the way is a pain. I think the organics in this one is really the most challenging thing. Oh, and there I went and messed everything up. Looking at my phone. No, don't go down here. But there we go. I think we got most of the black sands out. Except for... every time I look at my phone, it's right when I'm swirling my water and I'm not paying attention. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I do like... it kind of sucks when sellers like Clash do things like put the 5.7 gram nugget in there. Because if nobody claims it and goes around telling you, you don't know if it's real. Like gold and Paydirt with their, we're giving away 10 ounces of gold at you know, these 8 bags. You never hear about the winner posting on YouTube, you know. Well, there we go. Get the water out the way. Don't know how much is there. I'm going to guess it's probably under a gram. I'm definitely going to repan it tomorrow to see if I missed anything. But get this little piece out of there. It's not gold. So I'm guessing this one looks like it's about 0.2. Maybe a little bit bigger, but 0.1. So I'm guessing this is like less than a gram. 0.8, something like that. But why can't you comment? Johnson's out and about. Yeah, I'm closer with B Greeny. I'm thinking it's going to be like 0.8. I think that it's going to be hard to guess on that one, though, since y'all really can't see the nugget. And that's, you know, that if it looks like a 0.5 on screen, you're going to guess high. But, all right, let's go back to the ugly mug. Oh, thank you very much, Brian. It wasn't too bad. I will say I was pretty sore today after all the Paydirt I've been going through. Well, that's awesome, Chris W. Well, like I said, if nobody tells him, and it's the same thing. You know, I've done Christmas gauze before where I've done big winners, and they've never, you know, where I've done like 10 or 12 bags, and one of them would have like a 1 gram nugget, and the person never announced who they were. So, you know, it's kind of, ugh. I mean, I did one time have someone announce it, but they only told me, and they didn't want me to reveal their name, so. All right, let's shrink down the ugly, or let's make you look at my ugly mug. All right. So there you go. Shrink this down and get rid of it, because now it's no longer needed. All right, make sure, everyone, you leave your comment above if you can. If you can't, it's on YouTube, not me. And since talking about YouTube, as always, YouTube or its affiliates have nothing to do with this giveaway. This is 100% on me. Can't leave a comment. Oh, there you go. Here, let me check to see if some of them are just being held. Because you can't go by if you don't see your comment. Sometimes they get the link. Sometimes it just doesn't approve the comments, and then they get held for review, which they didn't. So, but I mean, I'm seeing a ton of comments here, so I know it's working. All right, I don't know how many, but it is working. I don't know why it's not working for some people. That's on YouTube's end, not my end. I promise you. Yeah. Anthony, just keep trying. Tried like 10 times. Oh, well, there's nothing I can do about it. It's the only way I could do this. Hey, Gunnar L, I thought about that previously, which is why I don't monetize my hidden videos. I know some other channels do, but I kind of figured they would crack down on people advertising on hidden videos and then getting views. So I don't monetize my hidden video specifically so YouTube wouldn't get upset thinking, okay, he's sending people to this video to watch that nobody else can watch and making a buck off of it. I agree, Brian Stevens. I agree. It was one of those things, it's one of the problems. It's one of the reasons why I'm not a big fan of 10 bags. One will have, a half, all will have a half a gram, but then one will have a 10-gram nugget. Because 99% of the time, the person who finds that nugget's not going to want to tell everybody, hey, I found the 10-gram nugget. So then you start thinking, well, did he really give one? So it's one of the reasons why I'm not a huge fan. Because then there's also no proof that he did it. I know, I think they've closed now, but I don't know. I haven't looked in a while, but what was it? Loaded Paydirt or something? They were doing essentially what, when Gold and Paydirt first came out with their first 1 ounce gall, or their 1 ounce hunt bag, Loaded Paydirt did something similar where they were doing I think it was a 10-gram nugget, everything. But what they did was they sold the bags and every bag had a number on it. So I think it was 1 through 30 or something like that. And each bag had a number, so you got a numbered bag. And then they did a live pull on Facebook. So, it was whoever got that bag won. But YouTube's always messing with themselves. I'm getting a message, failed to post. I don't know. Benzo. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to rethink and think of a new way to do it. I know I could download, Streamlabs chat and try doing it through there. But I just don't like doing those because then, everyone's got to make a comment or something and then search for it. And I'll have to look into it, though. So we'll have to see. If next week it does it again, then we'll have to see. I've not seen Felix. I haven't seen them. Even their ads. Even Felix, I think their last ad is from 2016 or 15, something like that, where they show somebody winning the 1 ounce nugget. That's it, Josh. When YouTube was out to get you and deleted everything you posted. Yeah, that's another thing they kick you out a lot of times. And hey, Gemstone Judy, thank you for watching the show. Appreciate it. Jennifer. So, all right. I think it's about time I pull a name. Let me go double check, make sure everything is gone through. I'm all set up on the right pages and everything. And then next time we do the Thursday Night Live show, if it does it again, I'll figure out something new. Since this was my way to beat everyone guessing a number, which everyone hated as well as I hated it. And this has been working for a good year and a half, so. But the comments that are going through, they're not being held. Because I know sometimes they hold them, but they're not doing that. They're all right. Let me get the link. Because my cat's, he's ready. You can see him. Or you can hear him. So, all right. I guess we'll give it another minute. I enjoy reading the Felix ads. I always think they're funny to read. So they're always a good read. So I did see they got into the 20th century. Now they email a lot more than they mail out those mailers now. I guess they realized, most people take those mailers and just throw them in the garbage. So, and it costs them money. At least now with emails, it doesn't cost you anything. Hey, Jordan, how's it going? Yeah, YouTube's having an issue. They're not letting everyone join. I don't know why. Don't thumbs me down, though. It's nothing to do with me. I have a ton of names on there. It's just, I don't know why. It's just not letting some people. Comments capped at 90. I don't know. I've never heard of YouTube capping anything, but maybe it's something new. Like I said, we'll have to see next week. If it does it again, then I'll just think of something new. Maybe I'll put up like 5 or 6 hidden videos. I don't know. I'll think of something new. So, but before we do it, let me remind everyone what we're giving away tonight. For those of you who could enter, everyone else, I apologize. YouTube. So we have a 3-ounce bag of Paydirt, Indiana Paydirt. This is actually Indiana Paydirt with a 1/4 gram of gold in it. Made up 12 bags. One of those 12 bags has a 1/4 gram of gold in it, as well as a 1/4 gram picker in there. So one of the 12 is a bonus, but since I'm giving it away, I can do these bonus ones that I so despise because I'm giving it away. I'm not selling it. So, all right, let's shrink down the ugly mug and give away. So there we go. YouTube random comment picker that won't have his names to pick out, as many names to pick out because YouTube's being hateful today. Oh no, and Felix does not guarantee anything. Yeah, Felix averages probably really close from 45 to 55%. And I mean really, really close. You're not going to find, unless you get that 1-ounce nugget, you're never going to get higher than that or lower than that. Why can't you use the comments from the live video and remove the duplicates? I don't know if there's a way to copy all the comments. I mean, I guess, I don't know. Can you even comment on the live video? I don't know. I'll look into that one as well, CJ. I don't have the, do I have the live show up? Yeah, because I don't think you can comment on the live show until it's been DVR'd. I think before that, letting y'all see all the back end stuff. So, I don't think so. But, all right, good luck, everyone. We're going to just do the best we can. And if it does it again next time, I will definitely think of something new. Too many people using hidden videos, I guess. Or it might just be a glitch in the Matrix. You know, the new movie is coming out. There you go, 90 comments. So, I'll make a note of that next week. But good luck, everyone. Again, Indiana Paydirt, 3 ounces, guaranteed 1/4 gram of gold. Charles King, there you go. Winner, winner twice. Charles King is the winner. So congratulations, Charles King. You do have to comment in the live chat, though, before you win to collect your win. And last week, the winner didn't collect it, so hopefully you do. Let me get my ugly face up. And get the chat open. So, Charles King, please collect your money. $14K. I never tested Felix. All right, Guido, just send me a message. I always love new ideas. Since everyone, I kind of figured, you know, like when I first started doing my hidden videos, I was monetizing them, but then a whole bunch of other channels started doing the hidden videos, and I was like, oh no, that's, you know, you don't want a ton of people doing something because then YouTube will look into it. So that's when I demonetized mine, and I haven't monetized mine in like 4 months or something like that. So, all right, Charles, send me an email, Charles, and just so I know. I mean, actually, you can just send it to me on Patreon, because then I can just forward it to my email. But just send me a message, because I need to keep in my books that they've contacted me and stuff like that. Normal, like, stuff I don't worry about, but with this, I try to keep track of how much gold's going out during live shows. All right, let me let him in. No, but you can't jump up on my lap. That's awesome, Charles. That's awesome. Try to make sure I didn't miss anything in chat. All right. So, not bad. And again, as always, Monday I will have, Saturday I have part 3 of my bargain hunt series where I'm buying used Paydirt. So that'll be up Saturday. This time I got used Paydirt off of eBay, of course, of all places. And then Monday, I've got a big battle going on. Ton of money spent. Not Clash type money, but big money for me. I think this is the most I've ever spent on Paydirt for one video. And battling 2 big sellers. A lot of Paydirt. 15 pounds versus 10 pounds. No guarantee on either bag. So make sure you see that. And then next Thursday, I might not have a live show next Thursday, but I'll update on YouTube if I don't. I've got a custody case with my kids on Thursday. So I don't know if afterwards I'm going to be in a really foul mood and not want to do a live show. But I will post if I decide I'm not going to do it. So, and thank you. So hopefully everyone has a really good weekend. Find some good gold. Oh man, Philly cheesesteak. See, everyone always wants to talk about food and make me hungry. So, oh, and here's Kitty. See? Show them all. See, so they can see you. Look at him. Look at him. There you go. He's already purring. But I don't want your butt in my face. I don't want your tail in my face either. Well, thank you for watching, Gina. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope everyone finds some good gold this weekend. You're working on finding that gold. Well, that's good. So, like I said, Saturday we'll have a video out. Monday we'll have a video out. And then next Thursday, we either will or won't have a live show. More than likely we will. I don't know who, though, because I didn't buy a backup bag for my battle because I didn't want to buy from both sellers. And then if both sellers turned out to be bad, I wouldn't want it. So, and Gary, I hope so too. I might do a test. It's pretty hard to see. The problem is it's hard to test things on. Yeah, he's getting fat. He's a big, and his name's a little tiny cat. And he's not tiny anymore. So I'll definitely, if next week it happens again, I'll definitely change it and do something else because I don't want it to be capped at 90 comments. So, I mean, even though then I could say the first 90 people on the show get a chance, but I don't know. We'll have to see. But again, hopefully everyone has a great weekend, and I will hopefully see you all next Thursday. If not, we will be here the following week, but I do have some videos coming out, and hopefully everyone has a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all when I see you. But thanks for watching. Happy panning, and I'm out of here.